Hello, and welcome to this special edition of What the Hell Just Happened, the vlog that looks at real events in real time, so like no sports. I'm your host, Martin Ganipolar, and yes, I do have a bit of a head cold. We must, of course, address the elephant in the room, and that is the end of the Mueller investigation and the release of his report to the AG. Beyond a statement of facts about the 37 indictments, 7 guilty pleas, 199 criminal charges, and 5 prison sentences, anything else would be wild speculation. So I'll wait until next week when I can comment based on mere speculation. Instead, we'll begin in Mozambique, Africa, a country so pretty, Bob Dylan wrote a song about it, except for this week, it wasn't very pretty at all. What the hell just happened in Mozambique was a devastating weather event, which resulted in the worst natural disaster in southeastern Africa in 2 decades. First, Cyclone Idai hit, which all but wiped out the infrastructure of central Mozambique. Then the rains came, which brought widespread flooding to the ravaged region. About 1.5 million people are now stranded without food or water, electricity, or medical aid. They're now subject to cholera and malaria. Nick Mangwana, a spokesman for the Zimbabwean government, said on Twitter, "This cyclone has come at a very huge human cost." The major port city of Beira, with a population of 500,000 people, was all but destroyed by the storm. Officially, only about 85 people are reported dead, but that number will rise as quickly as the floodwaters did. And then the country will have to rebuild from the ground up. Only the help of international organizations can hope to bring aid to these people, and we'll keep track of this story and report back as time goes by. Next, we return to the good old USA, in which over 2,500 people from Iowa, Missouri, and Nebraska were evacuated because of the Missouri River breached levees and overflowed its banks into that region. One person's confirmed to have died in his car. There are about a dozen missing, presumed drowned, and many more had to be rescued from their homes this week. Truth be told, this area does flood from time to time, but the sheer volume of rainfall and snow melt this winter is unprecedented. It's all further proof that the climate is changing, and humans are now at a crisis point. Just ask the newly confirmed Environmental Protection Agency Administrator, Andrew Wheeler. Oh, that's right, they did ask him, and here's what he said. Climate change is an important change that we have to be addressing, and we are addressing. But he added, most of the threat from climate change are 50 to 75 years out, while unsafe drinking water is killing people right now. Yeah, we do have to stop killing people with bad water, that's true. But to fix only the water and not address the rest of the environment is about as helpful as Ted Cruz growing a beard. I think the people of Iowa, Nebraska, and Missouri would agree about the environment, and probably Ted's beard as well. Next, we head to the state of Hawaii, an island paradise enjoyed by millions of people every week whenever they watch Hawaii 5-0. And what the hell just happened in Hawaii? They are now considering a statewide ban on plastics used in restaurants. Yes, they mean all plastics, from boxes to forks to straws to bags. They're clear-headed about this ban and have acknowledged that it will drive up the cost of food there. But maybe paper-based packaging will experience a boom in sales. This will result in lower costs, and that may offset the cost to consumers. You know, capitalism. Unfortunately, this change is too late for the 2 whales found dead on California beaches this week. They were each found with almost 100 pounds of plastic in their stomachs. The world demands a solution to these problems. Is it an option for us to just say, nah, that's too expensive? Hell no. The kids of today won't stand for a world like that, which is why, for her 16th birthday, Maddie Fernandez asked her parents to switch to wind power. She's been an environmental activist since she was 12. Over the past year, Fernandez has connected with other young people around the country and the world who agree that the time is now to solve the climate crisis. And just a couple of weeks ago, these kids took to the streets in 105 countries. In the U.S., youth protested in the form of a strike in more than 105 cities, taking time off from school to demand radical legislative action to combat climate change and to transition to a 100% renewable economy. In Hamburg, Germany, 16-year-old Greta Thunberg was so bummed by her knowledge that adults were failing to solve the climate crisis that she stopped eating, talking, going to school. As she told Democracy Now!'s Amy Goodman last December, I was so depressed, I didn't see any point in living because everything was just so wrong. But she chose to take to the street and to speak at environmental conferences worldwide. A couple of weeks ago, Greta was nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize for climate activism. Listen to the children. They know what's up. Thanks for watching this episode of What the Hell Just Happened. Bye for now.